Stream forth, gleam of old flame. Stream forth, the gleam of old blades. Stream forth, the gleam of old blades. Stream forth, the gleam of old blades. Storms on the horizon.
Make a wish.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Good times, time to say bye. Boom.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
An elusive foretelling. Ill fate descends!
Say bye to breathing.
Free will, or was it fate?
Stand still.
Destiny isn't chosen.
May as well kill them all. Relax.
Is that all? I'm still needed. A will forged in ice never falters!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Hope you're prepared.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Ill tidings manifest.
This ends here.
This is a thing.
What do you want to know? Ill fate descends!
That's half the work.
I'm with you.
Make a wish. Yeah.
Storms on the horizon.
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'm with you.
Make a wish.
Yeah. They don't look happy to see us.
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
Ill fate descends!
Another blood debt repaid.
I'm with you.
Make a wish. Foreboding sign.
Behold, the symbol of pure beauty.
An elusive foretelling. Ill tidings manifest.
Christ,
Time's passage.
bear
is
witness
on time.
to honor.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Behold, the symbol of pure beauty! The flesh wound!
I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.